So what's up, people, and welcome to another episode of Phoning Home. So we're getting closer and closer to completion of this game. As mentioned in the last episode, this is the last location I think we have to move around in, and then we get to go back to the original location and complete this game. So we're getting there. This has been a very labor-intensive effort, to say the least. And much of it is actually off camera because of the fact that this isn't an easy game to pursue in a single video shot, because there are so many random effects that can potentially ruin episode, and so then you end up having to do it over and over again. I tend to, even in this episode, I had to go offline and practice a bit, and I'm not sure if this version will actually make it because I don't know if all of the things will work out properly, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, let's keep on going. So if you recall, in our last episode, Ion and Annie just came to this area. They've noticed that there's a ship over yonder. They're still trying to gather Tetrerium, which I think is in that ship. But Annie is mentioning that the ship crashing into the planet has caused the planet to be kind of injured. And she feels the pain that the planet feels, and she's feeling for the planet. So anyway, with that said, let's keep on going.
Help it? Have you gone mad?
Okay, I guess the conversations are over now. Yeah, Annie seems to be pro-planet and wants to help the planet. And I'm not exactly sure what she wants as a solution. She just seems to just keep on telling people that we have to save the planet. And as the Even sister has mentioned, well, what exactly sort of solutions are there? There aren't really any solutions, and that doesn't seem to really... Oh. Okay, well, anyway, I played this a few times, and so I know what I need to do. Whoa! I need to take care of these guys. They seem to be coming out more and more, which I presume is expected. And so we need to somehow teleport to that ship, and I need to leave Annie here because, of course, I need to have her available near this metal piece. Once both teleportation portals are open. Now, if you noticed, Annie talked about the consuming of this ship, and this ship is causing problems and pain. And I'll get to a comment. I had an interesting comment that I felt regarding Annie's comment that we have to save life by saving the planet, and if we don't, then we will be basically watching a living entity die. And anyway, I don't want to bring up the conversation right now. There are some points that I think we need to go through in the story before I bring up this point. But anyway, for the moment, let me create the portal. Am I gonna... Yeah, I did it in one shot. You could tell I've been kind of doing this for a while. It wasn't easy to get that portal to open in the right location. I'm hoping that that's the case. That was one of the first things I realized, is if you don't get that portal right, you basically fall into the lava and die. And then you just have to start all over again. Okay, Annie, now please follow me. The other problem is she just doesn't follow me half the time. And are you gonna... Good! Okay, this is moving better. At least we got over that problem. let's see. All I need to do is to get to that location. There's an entrance near here. Oh. Oh, these guys just don't give up, do they? Okay, whoa, there's another one. Yeah, Annie has her angry face. That's expected. Okay, let's fix you up. Okay, for the moment, let's go with that. Let's make a few more of these hull repairs, and I think I need to fix my... Well, Ion needs to fix himself up as well. Good. Okay. We have enough energy, hopefully. Okay, so I need to get to that location over there, and to do that, I need to put the portal in. Is that gonna do it? No, that looks like it's not in the right location. Ooh, this is not good. I need to put the portal in the right location. Okay, okay, so now can we, where can I put the portal here? Is this gonna work? Sometimes it doesn't work if you, there we go. Okay, let's hope this works. Will we get in? Good, now it's good.
Stop. Only familiar security signatures allowed. And you're not familiar. Anyone else with you and your friend? Your condolences are misplaced. I grant you no access.
Okay, so the conversation's done. So yeah, this
you do not have access. You are now officially designated as hostile intruders.
You are silly, Arnie. Silly, like a breather.
Okay, so there's a lot of Tetrerium here. I want to gather as much as possible. And of course I need Annie. If you actually come into this hallway without Annie, you don't get any Tetrerium. So you always have to drag Annie along
You
with
bet we do.
Yeah,
So you better retreat immediately.
For once, I agree with you.
yeah, so there seems to be kind of a living sentient entity in this ship, similar to TR2 or Sister. And so this ship is, if you want to say it, is somewhat like a living ship. No less so than Sister in her ship, or TR2 in his ship, or Ion or Annie herself. And so this will bring up a point that we could talk about later. Right now, we're kind of looking around in the ship, so let's keep on doing that. I've been doing this so often that it's kind of become a pattern, I guess. Okay, we now have to go in this direction. And there are these controllers all over the place that we'll need to work on later on. But let me make sure that we bring Annie along so that we could get the Tetrerium, any Tetrerium that's around here.
You would do that for me. There are several consoles in my corridors that you will need to activate.
Because that could also restart the ship's defenses.
Or there could be more Tetrerium for you. You're looking for it, aren't you?
Okay, here we go, Annie. Yeah, anyway, so we're still gathering Tetrerium. But eventually I need to start up the ship's power. And that requires these control systems. So let me just do a final check of any Tetrerium that's available. Okay, anything else? Oh, here's one. So we got 40. So we're getting closer. We need to get 48. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, there's one. I've never come all the way through with Annie, so
Some kind of
the
generator,
last time
I
I tried this.
But I am not entirely familiar with this alien technology.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't bring Annie along, and then I didn't get any of this Tetrerium, which turned out to be a problem. Because you need to get 48 to be able to get off this planet. Okay, so now let's start this controller. And to do so, I need to switch one controller and then turn the other controller on. This other controller being... let's turn Annie off so that she doesn't follow us around. And this controller over here. So to do that, I need to create a portal here. And then I need to create a portal at the other controller, turn on the controller, go through the portal, and then turn the other controller on. Okay. Here we go. Let's go through. Okay, turn it on, turn it on. There we go. Okay, Annie, you could come along now. Yeah, anyway, so as Ion and Annie keep on going, I wanted to mention something. Annie seems to be very worried about the living and about taking life of anything that's alive, including planets. And so she's extremely worried about you know, the life of the planet, and if the Tetrerium is taken or if the excavation team comes eventually, then the planet will be killed. And I think that's fine. She seems to be a very compassionate robot. The only thing I wonder about is she never mentions once about the living entity that's in this ship. As she mentioned, oh, here's the other controller here, so let me turn the portal on and let me keep on going to get the portal here. Annie, you stay here. Yeah, as she mentions, the planet is trying to consume the ship, and of course if the ship gets consumed, that sentient being that's talking to us gets killed. And she doesn't seem to care a bit about it. She's like hoping actually that the ship will eventually get consumed as quickly as possible. I don't think I have enough time to get there. I didn't have enough energy, so I have to start all over again. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Yeah, and so considering how compassionate she seems to be for life, she seems to have a very kind of twisted feeling about the ship's life being expendable. At least it feels that way. I mean, I could understand if she was to choose one life over another, and she would be concerned about the ship, yes, but eventually say,
I haven't heard music in more than 1,200 orbits. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is quite enjoyable.
It
was music that the ship
but we
wanted.
still need more Tetrerium. What do you have?
None. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, no Tetrerium, no music. I'll switch it off.
No, don't. Please. I'll tell you. You can't let me die without music. Here are the coordinates for a store of Tetrerium.
Okay, so we're almost at the end of this episode, I think. Again, I want to do short runs because if I end up making a mistake, you won't be seeing this video. And where's Annie? Oh, I forgot to have her follow me, so let's wait for her. Yeah, and so I'm hoping that we'll be able to do everything okay, and then I'll be able to upload this video. We'll see. If you're seeing this video, that means that everything went okay. But yeah, this is extremely frustrating because for this one video that went okay, you gotta understand there's quite a few numbers of videos that didn't, because somewhere along the way I failed at getting these things done. Okay, well, we got a lot of the music on, and there's, I know, one more Tetrerium area that we have to go to, but it's a little bit risky, and I don't want to really go through another video creation. So if you don't mind, I think we will finish this episode here. And again, yeah, I did want to continue on with that discussion with regards to Annie's unusual views with regards to life, in that she seems to be really concerned about the planet's life, but she never ever mentions the destruction of the ship's life. And I don't understand why that is the case. It just seems inconsistent in the characteristics of the personality. Okay, well, that's it for here. Next thing we need to do is to go up there, and the last time we tried it, we had some possibility that we would just drop into the lava. That's why I wanted to kind of stop here. So anyway, it's been a pleasure making this video for you, and we're almost done. We have to do a few more things to get out of here, and once we're out of here, then we're in the final scene of this game. So I look forward to completing this game soon. I thank you very much for watching this video, and we'll continue on with Phoning Home in the future. And until the next time, we wish you all the best. And as always, Jaya, nice day, everyone.